my wonderful sweet baby. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about Ice Spice and her drastic weight change. So I just want to take you guys back to when we first originally seen Ice Spice. When we first seen her, she was more of a thicker girl. As you can see here, she, has some hips, she has a little bit of a stomach, and she's always proudly wore her cellulite. I think that the reason that people was so in love with her back then was simply because she was very, natural body, and her natural body was a great shape. And of course, she embraced that by kind of estualizing herself by, doing a little bit of tooting that thing over because that thing was too fat. And then we could kind of gradually see her a little bit losing the weight, which, there's nothing wrong with trying to reconstruct your body and get into better shape. And then we can just notice that she was getting progressively skinnier and it was happening at a rapid pace. And as of recently, she's gotten so skinny to the point where it's kind of actually creepy to look at her. These are some of her most recent photos of how she looks and, her barely there waistline. And I'm not sure if you guys are actually looking at her face as well, but just something about her is looking very odd and very different. Now, I just took a picture of the spaghetti or these noodles that she had just to be a little bit funny, but this is all she's eating, you guys. And recently we seen her doing this whole little, like, rapping in the middle of Times Square. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but she was doing it. And, we can noticeably see that her energy was very lackluster. And you could just see how skinny and gaunt she looks. At this little premiere, she actually had on a whole leopard suit, and you can clearly see that she has on a corset, but the corset is wrapped so tight around her midsection that it's practically barely there. I had to show you guys another angle of this video of her with this leopard print outfit on. You could see that her arm looks extremely skinny as well. So here's my thoughts. I just want to say that what I'm saying is completely my opinion. It's not actual factual. I'm not sure what exactly is going on with this girl, but I'm just coming up with a speculation based off of seeing what's going on here. Now, a lot of people thought that Ice Spice was actually on Ozempic, but much like all celebrities, she's pretty much not confirmed or denied these allegations. Instead, for the first time ever, she's actually decided to take us in on her gym routine to pretty much, make this a facade that she's hitting the gym. I must say that I do think that the Ozempic rumors may be true. And the reason that I feel like they may be true is because of the rate that she's losing this weight. It's not like we've seen her lose this weight, gradually. It kind of left so fast that we were able to notice it. And Ice Spice, I feel, didn't do anything like Megan the Stallion, where she just kind of dropped off the face of the earth and then came back skinny. Ice Spice was heavily in our faces. So we were able to gradually see her losing this weight at such a rapid pace. And I feel like if it was a comfortable pace of her losing this weight, we never would have even questioned anything. But yet we're seeing her looking like a skeleton on our timelines. And, everybody wants to think everything's okay. And then they don't want people to question either. But I honestly think that this is something much deeper than just, Ice Spice losing a bunch of weight. I feel like there's always a addition to what these celebrities do, and you just gotta always look deeper. So what I noticed is from previous videos, we would always see Ice Spice, posting all over her timelines, twerking and everything else. Now we rarely see Ice Spice twerking at all. And I honestly think that she's doing this purposefully. I think that she's doing this simply because she's trying to move into a different era of her whole like brand and what she stands for. I think she's trying to do less twerking and make it more about the music. As you guys remember, Ice Spice was actually caught, twerking, and she was looking like she was just sick and tired of doing this. So now I feel like maybe she's lost all this weight to look less appealing to people. So then she doesn't feel the need to actually twerk because now people won't be actualizing her as much. Like, let's think of all of the really skinny girls that are in the industry. When they were this skinny, like Coi Leray, even like when Flo Milli was much more skinnier, when they were much skinnier, nobody was really actualizing them in that kind of a way. Nobody really wanted to see them twerk like they wanted to see, Cardi B, Young Miami, the City Girls. They didn't want to see them twerking because they were much more skinnier and they didn't have more voluptuous bodies. People don't even actualize, people like Glorilla. The thing is, she wants to be actualized, so she takes it a step further and does that. But I think that Ice Spice does not want to be actualized in this way, so she's losing a drastic amount of weight. So then she could look less appealing, so then she does not have to twerk so much. I really think she just wants to be that it girl that just looks pretty and she just gets to rap and then that's all she does. Because all we used to see her do on her timeline was twerk, 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 twerk. And then it was like when she would go and perform at events, all you would expect to see was her twerking. And if she didn't, the crowd was extremely quiet until they seen her twerk. So maybe this is a bit of a reach, but I feel like it is because I've been doing some digging and I've been noticing a little bit of a change within the way that she's posting. So I don't know. You guys notice it too, or is it just me? But that's my opinion. What's yours?